strong here tonight. Pick a favorite, cheer 'em on. It's the UMP Super Late Models. They'll drop the hammer off at turn 4. Green flag. Good battle here in the opening lap. Give it to Ken Robinson. Robinson, Pierce, Smith, Harlan, and Greg Johnson. Johnson a slide job on Joe Harlan. Johnson to 4th. Harlan back to 5th. 2 in the books, 18 to go. Ken Robinson, your leader. Robinson, Pierce, Smith. Bobby Pierce with a good car working on the inside. Nice and smooth. He's got a good car. 2 car lengths back. A 7R Ken Robinson. Pierce pushes just a bit over in turns 1 and 2. Ken Robinson shows the way. Bobby Pierce doing a fine job trying to reel him in. Here comes Bobby Pierce. Half a car length. Ken Robinson, Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith. 49. Greg Johnson trying to make some noise on that high side. Trying to work around 9 of Eric Smith. Harlan rounds out your top 5. Then it's Jimmy Dame, Darren Friedman, Matt Furman, Shane Garrison. Robinson pushes just a bit to work around at EC3 of Don Siska III. He'll pull to the infield. Don Siska III off the pace. Ken Robinson, Bobby Pierce. Eric Smith. 49 at Greg Johnson and C. Joe Harlan. Robinson pulling away just a bit down the backstretch, 3 car lengths. Ken Robinson, Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith. Robinson trying to lose himself in lap traffic, your leader. Down the backstretch. Ken Robinson, 7 car lengths back to Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith. Good battle side by side, Greg Johnson and Joe Harlan. Harlan will work to the inside. Good battle for 4th. Door handle to door handle for that 4th spot. Now Eric Smith starting to make up some ground on Bobby Pierce for that 2nd spot. Here comes Eric Smith. Smith trying to reel in 32 Bobby Pierce. Good battle for that 2nd spot as they work through lap traffic. Ken Robinson, Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith. Greg Johnson, Joe Harlan, Jimmy Dame, Darren Friedman, Matt Furman, Chris Dick, Shane Garrison. And it's Russ Adams. And Chad Evans. We'll stay under green. Now Bobby Pierce trying to reel in 7R Ken Robinson once again. Robinson will pull way down the backstretch. 4 car lengths make it 5. They clear lap traffic. Robinson still your leader. Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith. Greg Johnson, now Joe Harlan. They work through lap traffic. Darren Friedman going to go by 99J and Jimmy Dame. Harlan looking for that 5th spot. Harlan 4th. Here comes Friedman. Friedman out of 5th. Got Furman and Dame side by side with Darren Friedman. 3 cars under a blanket for that 5th spot. Ken Robinson, Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith got a car stopped at turn 2. Caution out. Caution on the speedway. We'll see if he can bring home a big feature win. Ken Robinson, Bobby Pierce, Eric Smith. 3 to go, green flag. Now 49, Greg Johnson's trying to steal one on the high side to third. Here comes a wild thing, Greg Johnson. We'll see if he can carry some momentum on that top shelf. Bobby Pierce will work to the inside of Kent Robinson. Meanwhile, here comes a wild thing, Greg Johnson. Trying to carry that momentum on the high side. 3 to go. "25 lap feature event. Bobby Pierce looks for the lead. Pierce, your leader. Robinson second. Good run for Bobby Pierce. He'll work to the inside. Your leader down the backstretch. Robinson back to second. He'll work the high side. Try to regain the lead off 4. Good battle for the lead. Bobby Pierce, Kent Robinson side by side. Now Kent Robinson, your leader. Robinson, Pierce, Greg Johnson, Eric Smith, Joe Harlan. Good battle for the lead side by side. Bobby Pierce, Kent Robinson. Greg Johnson, Eric Smith, Joe Harlan. Kent Robinson will work the high side. Bobby Pierce to the inside. 2 to go. 23 in the books. 2 to go. Pierce works all the way to the inside. Robinson right there. White flag will fly the next time by. White flag, 1 to go. Cheer them on, race fans. Here comes Kent Robinson and Bobby Pierce. 1 to go. Final time around the famed quarter mile. Bobby Pierce to the inside. Kent Robinson to the outside. Half a car length. Final time down the backstretch. They'll race off at turn 4. Bobby Pierce gonna get him. He got him. Bobby Pierce. Robinson second. Well, again, Peterson Aluminum, Bob Pierce Race Cars, second generation driver out of Oakwood. Murphy Trucking, Pro Power engine under the hood. Race fans, he climbs out. Cheer him on. 14 years young. What a moment down here in Victory Lane, the Farmer City Raceway. What a race here tonight. How about a race, fans, for Bobby Pierce? Well, we'll get down here and get an interview. We'll see what he's got to say about this. All right, real quick. I tell you what, Bobby, you did a fine job. You stuck to your guns there to the inside. You had Kent there to the outside. And I tell you what a Father's Day present here on Father's Day weekend. You stuck to your guns. You did a good job, and you held him off. A big feature win. Congratulations, Bobby.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I knew that bottom had a lot of traction in it, so I just decided to stay down there. And I knew just all I needed was just like one little bobble from him, and I snuck in there. I decided the lower the better, as I was in the infield, it seemed like sometimes. And Kent did a good job, and I'd like to thank my dad, my sister, my mom, my whole family. Royal 310, American Metal Supply, Murphy Trucking, Peterson Aluminum, Pro Power Motors, they helped me a lot. And yeah, all the other ones, Peterson Aluminum, I don't know.
We did a great job. Race fans, one more time, 14 years old, Bobby Pierce. All right, a race fan, sportsman coming at you. How about a big wave and a cheer?